So let's take a little detour here so we can understand exactly what I kind of mentioned before about understanding Android structures, the resources in our project, right? So the Android app structure is very simple because it allows us to abstract out or separate the code from the user interface and so forth. Now, here's the thing. When we create Android apps, what's happening here is that we create a user interface. So UI stands for user interface. So essentially, it's everything that users can actually interface with, right? So a screen that has a button, that would be a user interface. So far, we've created a few user interfaces of our own. So that is one compartment of our Android app. The next is the actual logic, which is the business part of thing, right? So logic business, where we're talking about, okay, getting these user interface here to actually communicate with our logic so we can actually do something, right? React to user touch. When they click a button, we want something to happen and so forth. But then how does that work? How does that happen, this connection? Well, in order for this to happen, there's this class, right? Because we need to connect these two. We have to then use this r.java class that already comes with Android Studio when you create our project. And I'll show you later where that is. Now, this r.java, it's what we call a resources class. So think of this r.java as a class that knows how and where all of the resources that are needed in our application are located and how to connect them to our logic business Java in this case. All right. So continuing, imagine that we have a button. When we create a button, we saw in our first application, we created a button. The idea is that when we click this button, we want for something to happen. Well, we need to connect that button to our logic business, right? Our Java part of thing. And we did that. And how we did that? Well, we use this find view by ID. And so you notice here we passed the R and we say, hey R, go and find an ID that button. So this button here will be the ID of the button or of the widget that we gave an ID of button. In this case was a button, as you can see here. All right, so now we're communicating with this almighty class that knows exactly where things are in our user interface, which is a different compartment of our project. So the find view by ID, like I said, there's that R again, which knows everything about our project structure. Specifically, it connects every resource in Android, not just the resources that we've added, meaning files that we added, such as PNGs or images, raw data, anything that we add that will enhance our application creation. It will know exactly where to find it. But also allows us to get other resources that already exist in an Android platform. Like I said, images, audio, video, RAWs, and layouts as well. Okay, so that is indeed the structure.